In the dim glow of the twin suns, Earth's orbit shimmered like a jewel against the dark canvas of space. The fleet of alien ships hovered silently above the city, their sleek forms reflecting the light in iridescent hues. Among them, a single shuttle descended, piercing the atmosphere with careful precision. Inside, a young alien girl sat with a mix of anxiety and determination etched across her delicate features. Her name was Lyra, and her mission was unprecedented. She had come to Earth, to this distant blue world, for one purpose: to wed a human. On the surface, the city was alive with the usual bustle of late evening. Humans moved through the streets unaware of the alien presence above, their lights twinkling like scattered stars. Among them, in a modest apartment on the edge of the city, the human she sought lived. His name was Caden, a researcher spent his days studying distant galaxies and the mysteries beyond. He had never imagined that one day an alien princess, or at least someone claiming to be one, would, on his doorstep, with a proposition that would change everything. Lyra's shuttle landed gently in an abandoned industrial sector, chosen for its privacy. She stepped out, her movements fluid and precise, her green-hued skin shimmering under the twin sunlight. She carried no weapons, only a small satchel containing ceremonial items, cultural texts, and a holographic projection of her world's traditions. Her heart beat rapidly. Years of preparation, of travel across countless light years, had led to this moment. The human she sought had no idea she was coming. Caden was in his lab when the first tremor of energy registered on his sensors. It was unlike anything he had recorded before, a signature both biological and technological, and unmistakably intelligent. Curious and cautious, he traced it to the industrial sector, grabbing his field communicator as he left. The streets were eerily quiet as he approached the source. Then he saw her, Lyra, standing amidst the shadows of abandoned machinery, her eyes fixed firmly on him. For a moment, neither spoke. Caden's mind raced. He had studied alien life forms for years, yet nothing in his textbooks could prepare him for the sight of a being so humanoid, yet so distinctly alien. Lyra, in turn, measured him carefully. Her species had evolved differently. They were capable of sensing emotions in ways humans could not. She could feel his surprise, his caution, even the curiosity that sparkled beneath. Finally, Lyra broke the silence. "I came all the way here to wed you, human," she said, her voice melodic but firm. Caden blinked, taken aback. "Excuse me?" He managed, unsure if this was some elaborate prank or a test of his sanity. "I am serious," Lyra replied, stepping closer. "On my planet, marriage is not only a bond of love, but a symbol of alliance and trust. Your name was chosen long before you existed, and I have traveled across stars to fulfill this bond." Caden's rational mind struggled against the surreal nature of the moment. The idea that an alien culture would single out a human, not as an ambassador or a scientist, but as a mate, seemed impossible. Yet the sincerity in her gaze, the confidence in her posture, and the unmistakable aura of nobility surrounding her left him with little doubt. "Why me?" he asked, his voice barely a whisper. "Why would your people choose an ordinary human like me?" Lyra's eyes softened. "Because you possess qualities that transcend species: courage, integrity, and a willingness to understand the unknown. These are rare traits, even among humans. My ancestors foresaw that you would embody what we value most, and so I was sent." Caden's mind raced, and yet, beneath the shock, there was a strange warmth, a feeling he could not quite name. He had always believed humans were insignificant in the vast universe, but here was proof that they mattered, that he mattered. "Wait," he said cautiously. "You said you're here to wed me. Don't you need permission from your government or your family?" Lyra shook her head. "I am the youngest daughter of the council. I hold the authority to make this choice myself. My parents will accept it once they see the sincerity. But first, I had to find you. There was a moment of silence, broken only by the hum of distant machinery. Caden studied her face, noting the determination and hope interwoven in her expression. He realized that whatever this was, it was genuine. "Okay," he said slowly. "Let's say I agree. What does this wed even mean in your culture?" Lyra smiled faintly, a mixture of relief and amusement. "It is both a personal and spiritual union. We share our lives, our knowledge, and our destinies. We also exchange a bond of energy that strengthens with trust and understanding. It is more than marriage. It is partnership on a level humans rarely experience." Caden considered her words carefully. In all his years of scientific study, he had never encountered a phenomenon that demanded not only intellect, but intuition and empathy. Could he trust this being? Could he accept a life so radically different from anything he knew? Yet, as he looked into her eyes, he sensed a clarity that left little room for doubt. I think I need time," he admitted finally. "This is all very sudden." Lyra nodded, her composure unwavering. "Time is yours. But know this, I did not come all this way lightly. My journey was perilous, and turning back was never an option. I am prepared to wait, human, as long as it takes." In the days that followed, Caden found himself drawn into a world he had only imagined in theories and simulations. Lyra's presence was a constant reminder of the vastness of the universe and the possibilities that lay within it. She taught him about her culture, about the rituals of her people, and the ways they understood life and connection. In return, Caden shared his own knowledge of Earth, of human history, and the fragile beauty of their civilization. As they spent time together, an unexpected bond began to form. Caden was fascinated by her perspective, her intelligence, and her unwavering commitment to her purpose. Lyra, in turn, was moved by his curiosity, his gentle humor, and the kindness he showed not only to her, but to everyone he encountered. Slowly, the initial shock of their encounter transformed into mutual respect and admiration. One evening, as the twin suns set and bathed the city in a soft golden light, Lyra led Caden to the rooftop of his building. She extended her hand, and he took it, feeling a warmth unlike anything he had experienced before. "I have something to ask," Lyra said softly. "You do not have to answer now, but I want you to understand the depth of my intent. Marrying you is not just a tradition. It is a choice and a promise. Will you accept this promise, not because it is expected, but because you wish it yourself?" Caden gazed at her, the wind playing through her hair, the city lights reflecting in her eyes. He realized that in her presence, he felt a sense of possibility that went beyond the confines of human understanding. "Yes," he said finally, with certainty that surprised even him. "I accept your promise. Not because I am bound to it, but because I want to explore this, whatever this is, with you." Lyra's smile brightened, her heart soaring. She reached into her satchel and retrieved a small crystalline device. Holding it between them, she explained, "This is our bond crystal. Once activated, it will synchronize our energies, connecting us in ways both spiritual and biological. It is the symbol of our union." Caden watched as she activated the crystal. A soft, pulsating light enveloped them, and he felt an unfamiliar warmth spreading through him, a resonance that mirrored her own. It was not magical in the sense humans often imagined. It was a sophisticated biotechnological link, a literal sharing of vitality and awareness. He could sense her emotions, her thoughts, and her steady resolve. In turn, she felt his calm determination, his capacity for empathy, and the spark of human ingenuity that had drawn her across the stars. When the light faded, they stood silently, each absorbing the magnitude of the moment. Neither spoke, for words could not capture the resonance they now shared. It was a beginning, a bridge between species, and a testament to what could be achieved when curiosity and courage met dot, in the weeks that followed, news of the human alien. Union spread slowly, cautiously, across both worlds. Scientists, diplomats, and historians debated the implications, yet Lyra and Cadin were largely unconcerned. They had discovered something rare, a connection that transcended culture, species, and expectation. Their days were filled with learning, exploration, and the quiet joy of companionship. One afternoon, as they walked through a secluded forest, Lyra turned to Cadin. "Do you realize what we represent?" she asked. "Not just to our people, but to the universe itself?" Cadin considered her question, noting the subtle changes in the flora around them, a faint hum of energy in the atmosphere. "I think I do," he replied. "We're proof that understanding can exist, even between beings who seem so different. That cooperation and trust, maybe even love, can bridge any gap." Lyra nodded, her hand finding his. "Exactly. And I chose you because I saw that potential in you. Because humans, in your way, can achieve greatness beyond measure. Together, we will show both our worlds that it is possible." As the sun dipped below the horizon, casting long shadows across the land, Cadin felt a profound sense of purpose. In Lyra, he had found not only a companion but a testament to the human spirit, a reminder that even ordinary individuals could play extraordinary roles in the grand tapestry of the cosmos. When the ceremony finally took place, it was both simple and extraordinary. Friends from Earth, dignitaries from her world, and a handful of curious onlookers witnessed a union that defied